In the 1940s, Dr. Hans Asperger and Dr. Leo Kanner both identified what we now call autism spectrum disorder. Interestingly, both these early accounts described the children as being clumsy or awkward in addition to the core characteristics. Jean Piaget, the early child development theorist, put considerable weight on the interaction of movement and learning. He felt that movement and learning were inextricably linked, that we learn to move and we move to learn. For example, banging on a pot with a wooden spoon makes a very loud noise. Child learns about cause and effect. They learn about the mechanics and the forces of the arm to make that noise. But maybe most importantly, the child learns what kind of reaction he or she gets from his parents by making the noise with this newly acquired skill. In my research, we propose that if the child does not have the competence or confidence to move within his or her domain, they are less likely to engage in active play with their peers. If a child can't keep up or they don't have the skills to play, they're less likely to get all the developmental benefits of engaging in play. You might say, well, maybe it's their social or communication challenges that are getting in the way of asking their friend to play catch. And I would say that opportunity is missed entirely if that child with ASD can't catch. In my research, our studies are showing that we can improve the fundamental movement skills of children with autism spectrum disorder with early intervention. So what I'm talking about is running, kicking, throwing, catching, galloping, hopping. We can make significant improvements in the motor skills of children with ASD. And we see these skills being used appropriately in free play settings. But interestingly, we're also seeing significant improvements in communication skills, social skills, and adaptive behavior when we intervene on motor skills. So we are doing targeted motor skill interventions where we provide significant repetition, we break the skills down into really small learning segments, and we practice, practice, practice. My research is showing that fundamental movement skills are related to more than just movement. If we provide these interventions for children with ASD, they have increased opportunities to play with their peers. I studied play, and I think it's only appropriate that Albert Einstein once said that play is the highest form of research. In my lab, we are providing opportunities for students and children with ASD to move to learn, and learn to move, and move to learn. Thank you.